Snape is the best, and I'm still going to be playing as Slytherin in the video game, and there'll probably be still quite a bit of Slytherin through my veins as I watch more Harry Potter stuff and Snape and the Marauders. I definitely plan on checking that one out. Thanks again, everyone. You can leave a super thanks down in the comments if you want to support the channel a little bit further. And as always, everyone, be well, stay Snape, look after your friends. See you in the next video. Rest in peace, Snape.
Alrighty, I think we are live. What is up, everyone? This is really confusing to do, these live streams. I've never done one before, but I figure this was a good opportunity to do a little bit of a catch-up, I guess, on the Harry Potter series that I just finished reacting to. I just did the Deathly Hallows 2, as I'm sure you're all aware of. Let me know any comments, any questions you have about this. Please just ask away and I will just answer them as we go along. But what a hell of a series. This is a show that I really didn't really expect to like. I've never really been into fantasy stuff. Even, I think, was the movie called the one with David Bowie in it. That was huge when I was a kid, but I just never got into it, so it's just never really been my my kind of thing. Let me get this working properly. Oh, Christ almighty, I'm getting all sorts of errors and weird pop-up things. Let me know if there's any issue with this, but yeah, I'd never really expected to enjoy this franchise as much as I did. It was finding out that I was in House Slytherin, that's what kind of tipped me over to reacting to it. And I work with somebody who asked me to do one of the Harry Potter quizzes, and I did, and I immediately just started pretending like Slytherin was the best thing in the world and any other house was just terrible. And the first thing that I said, this person was immediately like, oh, that's the most Slytherin thing ever. Hey, Boston's Top Angel, thank you for all your comments as well. Any questions you want to ask me, just chuck it down there. Yeah, I immediately started busting my workmates' balls saying, hey, I'm Slytherin, that's better than Gryffindor, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, that is the most Slytherin thing anyone's ever said. And that's when I was like, maybe I should hurry up and react to the Harry Potter movies, because this sounds like something I can have a lot of fun with. And it ended up being, like I say, just way better than I expected. I got way more into it. I literally have Harry Potter shit just around now. I got a Snape action figure on the way in. What up? Ask the 8-Ball. How's it going? Appreciate you checking in. I think of the lot of the movies, I think the Half-Blood Prince was my favorite from the franchise. The Deathly Hallows 2 was a definitely finale worthy, although I think there was still a little bit of they were struggling to balance having two movies or one movie at the end, it felt like. But Half-Blood Prince is definitely the movie that I think I enjoyed the most. Boston's Top Angel, Harry Potter gets into its soul. It's amazing. Gets into your soul, yeah. Yeah, it really did. And I don't know, I kind of, not that I enjoy rooting for the bad guy per se, but I think when Cobra Kai came out and they did the whole turn the story on its head where Johnny Lawrence was actually the good guy and what up, Bruce? And Daniel LaRusso is actually the bad guy. I just loved that concept. So since then, I've kind of had a bit of a, well, what's the real reason that the bad guy, is doing what he's doing? Are we really being fair about that? So it just worked out to be perfect for this. Cobra Kai has been fantastic as well. Go check out my reactions to that if you haven't already. But yeah, Half-Blood Prince, I thought the humor in that was probably the best of the series as well. Harry was pretty funny in that one. Obviously, we got the big reveal that, you know, Snape was the Half-Blood Prince after all. And, I mean, what a character Snape is. And I don't mean like, he's a character. I mean, like, what an amazing character. His story arc, I had no idea going into this series that Snape's story was going to be as important as it was to this series. And I feel justified at the end. Voldemort was like another level of evil, so, you know, we'll have to just deal with that as it happens. But yeah, Boston's top angel and the bad guy turned into the hero all along. Yeah, it was a heartbreaking turn as well. It's not like, it turns out Snape is actually cool. Like, he's still the you know, unsettling individual that he is, but the love story with him going all the way back to his childhood. And I think that was the real holy crap moment, was when that went back to his childhood. It's like, wow, yeah, he would have been hurting for a long, long time. And by the way, how evil is Dumbledore at the end? Everything happened so quick, it was hard to kind of like follow along. So Snape is the one who was like, hey, Voldemort's going to go after the Potters. And Dumbledore, was he like against that? Explain that to me in the comments, because it sounded like Dumbledore was being a real asshole, and not like a fabricated asshole in my head that I like to just, you know, make fun of, but like it was almost like a villain turn for Dumbledore. Am I interpreting the end of that correctly? Please let me know. What up, Maddest Joker? Boston's top angel says, Snape running from McGonagall, he blocked her spells instead of attacking. He deflected her shots to take out Death Eaters. Interesting. All right. And okay, so we're talking about at the end there where I was talking about how Snape's cowardice was actually his intelligence. All right, so he blocked the spell. Yeah, I read the books that I usually read. I usually read like biographies and stuff like that. I've never really got into fiction much outside of like my childhood and teenage years, but I was really into it as a kid. So I might check some out. Might even read some Harry Potter bits on the channel. Maybe some of the real crucial moments from the book. Might do something along those lines there, but I don't know, I can see myself kind of getting curious about the books now, knowing that it goes into so much more detail than the movies did. Maddest Joker, I am doing great. It's a public holiday here because the Queen died, so cheers to that, I guess. Snape had joined with Voldy and turned back at the last minute when he found out about Lily and Harry. Yeah, so Snape was like a double agent, more or less. But he's been a double agent for a long time, since before this series started. That's my understanding of that. I'm so disappointed my Snape action figure isn't here, because I would have it right there. It gets here on Tuesday. I can't wait. I'm very curious about the Half-Blood Prince book, says Krogan Quads. I'm curious about... Yeah, that might be the book that I'd be the most curious about, to be honest. Yeah, Snape and the Marauders, I'm very excited to check that one out. I should have really worked this out better. I plan on also looking into the Harry Potter video game. There's like a 15-minute long gameplay of that I plan on reacting to, and, you know, get a little bit of an idea of how Slytherin-y I can get in the video game. Boston's top angel says, but he always remained loyal to Dumbledore from that moment on. Yes, and Dumbledore treated him like crap. Let's be completely honest. I still don't think Dumbledore is a good guy. I think he's terrible. You should do a book review, maybe read a chapter a day. I don't know if this is a thing that people do, but I was gonna try, maybe, I might even have to start like a new channel to do it, but do a live stream once a day and read a chapter of a Harry Potter book. I don't know if that's like some sort of copyright infringement or how that works, but I don't know. That seems like a unique kind of idea. With that being said, there might be hundreds of channels out there that already do that kind of stuff. I haven't really started looking into it, to be completely honest. MXTT says, an unrelated question, I'm going to love the last episode of Season 7 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Well, we're a little while away from that. I'm only in season 3, but Brooklyn's been fantastic. And if there's a Harry Potter themed episode, then that's great. Also, other TV shows with Harry Potter themed episodes. I'm ready to watch these and understand what's going on. Let me know in the comments or send me a tweet at FWCIE. Any Harry Potter themed episodes. I think The Simpsons did one. I'm sure Family Guy did one at some point. I will react to those episodes in full on this channel over the next however long. Months, years, centuries, decades, who knows. There's a lot of grey with Dumbledore, admittedly. Oh, is there a little bit of grey with Dumbledore, is there? Well, I didn't notice that the first time he was like, and the winner is Slytherin. However, due to more circumstances, there is no winner of Slytherin. Like, come on, don't announce Slytherin as the winner and then drop that. That's just shitty. They mentioned Harry Potter with Amy. She is so proud. Okay, yeah, I'm sure Santiago would be a Harry Potter fan. Supernatural mentioned Hogwarts once. Yeah, Supernatural looks like a very interesting show, but hell no am I not reacting to that because it's like 17 seasons long, and that is way too much to watch. But let's talk about the Harry Potter movies though. The first one, I can definitely see the reason that got so big. I mean, that was a really kind of an interesting time where CGI was starting to, by today's standards, it's not that great, but I don't know, something about CGI around the time the first Potter movie came out, it was kind of taking a bit of a leap forward. Great universe to build into, completely surreal for people. Obviously, the books were already quite big then as well. And I think it was a historic movie release. I mean, I think it's up there with Jurassic Park or, the Disney ones that have come out, Lion King, all that kind of stuff. I remember, even though I wasn't into it, I remember Harry Potter being massive in the news and everything when it did originally come out. What do we got here? Boston liked it more than a little going back to childhood. Is there a Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode coming out today because you enjoy my reactions? There was a Brooklyn came out yesterday, and there'll be another one coming out pretty soon. Cobra Kai is kicking my ass. I'm secretly pretty happy that Harry Potter is done because it's going to allow me to knock out some more of these seasons that I'm trying to do. Ted Lasso is coming up as well, so a lot of variety, plenty of Brooklyn. Boston says the first movie was amazing. I saw it before I read the books. Yeah, I remember it being a massive, massive, instant cultural phenomenon, and that doesn't happen very often. Harry Potter is definitely one of those franchises. The second movie, I hear people don't really like that much. The Chamber of Secrets. I thought it was okay. It's very long. I'm not sure what it was about Chamber of Secrets that turned people off so much, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it, but yeah, I can't really think of where to place it in like a list or anything like that because it just didn't stand out for me. And then, I mean, after that we had, is the Goblet of Fire number 3, I believe it was. Yeah, the hair movie, Goblet of Fire. That was awesome. That was fantastic. I liked the whole concept of the Wizard Cup or whatever it's called. Crumb is God. Why did Crumb should have shown up at the end to help them with Voldemort? Can you imagine? But yeah, where is the rest of all these wizards from all these other schools? Where were they when Voldemort is just laying waste to Hogwarts in the way he was? I don't know. Chamber of Secrets didn't really do it for me. Matt says I'm going to enjoy the next episode. I'm guessing of Brooklyn. I've already watched it. Yippee-ki-yak, other bucket. Prisoner of Azkaban was 3. All right, thank you. Azkaban was, again, that was another good movie. That was where we were unsure about Sirius, and we had Lupins. Lupin meringue pie, Lupin sauce. Oh my god. When I did the Dumbledore is Dead song on my Deathly Hallows reaction, I was going to use the Monty Python song Dennis Moore. Except change it to Dumbledore. Dumbledore, Dumbledore, dum 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 da da. Soon every Slytherin in the land will be in his mighty hand. He gives them to the like, I could not find a good enough instrumental to do it. I would have definitely done Dennis Moore, Dumbledore, if I could. Ask the 8 Ball says, I don't have a favorite book because to me there is only one book split into 7 volumes. Well, how deep and whimsical there of you, Ask the 8 Ball. The way Terry answered the Matt obviously loves Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Appreciate the love, Matt. Go. I've uploaded about 60 episodes of that so far. Go check them out. What else we got here? Goblet of Fire was my least favorite movie. So much was left out and changed. Yeah, I think it's interesting when you read the books, and we see a lot of this with like the Marvel movies as well, like things that are being changed from the comics to the movies. I guess Potter is the same, things that get changed from the books to the movies. I always look at them as separate stories. It's impossible to include everything from the books into a movie as well, just in terms of time and feeling rushed. And there are movies out there where you do see that it is clearly rushed. So yeah, it's hard to balance that. I will do a Brooklyn live stream maybe for the end of season 3, but yeah, I'm enjoying being a Harry Potter fan. This has been a ton of fun. As you can see, this is never far from my side. Goblet of Fire was, I like that one. Prisoner of Azkaban was a great mystery. The things I like about these movies seems to be like different on each movie. I don't like them all for the same reason. They each had their own kind of vibe going on. Both Dobby and Neville got shafted, I'm guessing, from the books to the movies. It might have even been Boston in the comments talking about Dobby in the final movie. I think that character could have got really annoying on screen and very grating. What's his name? Jar Jar Binks springs to mind from Star Wars, of a character that's supposed to be goofy and funny, but can become very sickening in a way, like just too much, like sickly. Is that the word? No, I'm not using the right word. It just become too much, and it doesn't work that well. One unrelated question. What is your favorite Superwog episode? Mine is Highway Patrol. My favorite Superwog video is Breaking Dad. Superwog is Aussie comedians. If you haven't heard them, they just went on Netflix worldwide, so give them a look. I think in some countries it's called Super Bro, but they are legends. They're in the intro to the channel, and give Superwog a look because love their channel, love their content. That's how Matt found my channel. There you go. That was one of the first things that I started reacting to as well, so it's good to see that some people have stuck around for such a long time. Maddest Joker likes Superwog. He says it's funny as. Oh, Boston likes Dobby. Okay. Yeah, as soon as he showed up in the second movie, I was like, oh god, I don't know how much of this I can do. You should check out the deleted scenes as well. One is with Draco. Yeah, I want to do all the deleted scenes. I want to do all of the, what do you call it? The bloopers and outtakes. I'm going to do the 20th anniversary. I'm going to play the game and upload like highlight videos and stuff like that. There's a musical, Snape and the Marauders. There is still a ton of Harry Potter stuff, and that's one reason I kind of smashed through the movies as quickly as I did, because I know that this is a world that I definitely can get more out of in terms of getting stuff up on the channel. But Draco has been awesome throughout this whole series, and I've been told that he's still quite into the whole Harry Potter world on social media and stuff like that. So anytime I tweet out something that's got like Slytherin clips and stuff like that, I always include Tom Felton in the tweet as well. Hopefully one day we get a retweet and that drives some traffic to the channel, because I've really enjoyed the whole Slytherin aspect of these reactions. I said I'm not going to watch Fantastic Beasts, right? I'm not that motivated to do it. I don't know, like, and it's one that I'm sure the views would do okay, but like I I don't know. What got me into the Harry Potter thing was the whole different houses and more of the Hogwarts, the way Hogwarts was made rather than the whole universe kind of thing. So Fantastic Beasts might be a bit out of my wheelhouse, but let me know. Maybe I can make it like a subscription. Pardon me. Maybe I can make it like a subscription goal or target. So when I get to a certain amount, maybe I'll watch it then. But at the moment, no immediate plans to watch Fantastic Beasts. Snape with Voldemort and Severus, please watch. Yes. If he's talking about Snape and the Marauders, very keen to watch that. I'll probably watch that very soon. Something else I plan on doing is watching the Death of Dumbledore, watching reactions of the Death of Dumbledore, like a compilation. I'm just going to go and find every reaction I can find to Half-Blood Prince, and then just skip to that bit, and just give it the Slytherin touch. So that's something else that I've got cooking for the future. You really need to read the books before watching Fantastic Beasts. Yeah, that's kind of what I hear. And I don't know if I've got book time in my schedule at the moment. Cobra Kai came out with 10 episodes all at once. It nearly put my wrist into a coma. God damn, man, it's too much trying to bash all that out. Disagrees, but to each their own. Yeah, like I say, I'm happy. One day I might give it a go, but the appeal of Harry Potter for me was very unexpected, and I wouldn't want to just start to spread those wings across this genre completely and get some things that I don't really like, because if I'm really not into it, it's hard to do a reaction to something that you're not enjoying. But I'm open to suggestions. Let me know any links and stuff you want me to have a look at in the comments. What do we got here? RAM. It's different from the Marauders, interview BuzzFeed style. Okay, yeah. Any Harry Potter sketches or jokes and stuff like that, I will be watching. What's it called? The pitch meetings. Harry Potter pitch meetings. They're going to be a lot of fun because I love the pitch meeting videos, and apparently the Harry Potter ones are quite good. It's been so hard staying spoiler-free while I've been, going through this series. It really, really has. But I managed to do it. I did not see any spoilers about anything at all. Understood about maybe later. Thank you, Boston. Like I say never. I'm always looking for stuff to do, and you never know, there might be a time where I've got a bit of extra time and I can delve into that world. Somebody said that young Dumbledore is in it, so that does make me a little bit curious. Krogan Quads, that sounds fun. It does sound fun. J Deep Sen, are you going to do the reunion? Yes, I will definitely do the reunion. 100%. I've got access to it. It probably won't be that far away, to be honest. I'll probably do that pretty soon. Prepare your mind for a twerking Holt. Oh my god. I don't know. I've seen She-Hulk twerk her ass off lately. I don't know if I can deal with Captain Holt twerking. What else we got? What was the next movie in the franchise? Azkaban. There was other one. Order of the Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix was... I feel like that was a little bit forgettable. Peace out, Matt. Appreciate you stopping by, mate. What even happens in the Order of the Phoenix? Now I'm just trying to, I remember we had the Order of the Phoenix was the group, but I feel like we didn't get to see enough of them. Where are we? Is that when we got introduced to Bellatrix, I think? I'm really having a complete mind blank on the Order of the Phoenix. A bit of Voldemort. Voldemort. Is he moldy? I'm even looking at pictures. I cannot seem to figure out what the hell happened in that movie. Was that just before Deathly Hallows, perhaps? Nah. Oh, it's Umbridge. Maybe I've just blocked that out of my mind for that reason. Yeah. Sirius dies and Bellatrix. Yep. Big bad guy movie. Order of the Phoenix. It feels like I felt like we needed more of the actual Order of the Phoenix doing their thing, but I feel like they busted in at the end of the last movie anyway. Just finished your Deathly Hallows 2 reaction. Thank you, Relu. Yeah, it was a rough one. No, put it this way, no tears. My eyes were definitely red, and there was definitely a big lump in my throat. I'm not much of a crier, honestly. If something really makes me cry, it's really, really getting me in the feels. The only thing that I can think of from this channel that really made me not break down, but like really made it hard for me to even get through a sentence was a song that Adam Sandler did on his 100% Fresh stand-up comedy thing. Go check that one out. It's about maybe 2/3 of the way through, but I was just not distraught in like a distressed way, but just distraught in like a very heart-wrenching kind of way. Got a mini Dumbledore Voldy battle. Yes we did. Yeah, Order of the Phoenix, great characters in it. Storyline wise, I really have to go back and try and remember exactly what transpired in that movie. Relu says, not sure if anyone clarified the stone couldn't bring anyone back, explained in the Three Brothers story, but it would just bring back the spirits of loved ones, hence the crew before Harry died. Yes, that helps me understand that quite a bit, because although, can we get rid of James Potter and get in Severus for that little powwow? I think that would have been a smarter idea. I'm just saying. So we had, the Order of the Phoenix didn't really do a great deal for me, but the characters that were in that were fantastic. Umbridge is... she's more evil than Voldemort, and Voldemort killed Snape, so, I mean, what does that tell you? And Deathly Hallows 1, probably my least favourite of the series. People were saying that it built up a lot, building into Deathly Hallows 2, and it did, but I think a lot of it was unnecessary as well. I think Deathly Hallows could have been like a amazing like 3-hour movie, kind of like a Spider-Man No Way Home, where it just flies by so quick because everything happening in it is very interesting. J Deep Sen says, not many fans know about it, but during the credits of Prisoner of Azkaban, there's a point where you can see 2 students fucking in Marauder's map. Really? Not so sly, non-PG? I didn't notice that bit. Really? That's crazy. Order of the Phoenix was a weird one. Longest book, second shortest book. They cut out a lot. Yeah, and my missus clues me into what I'm missing from certain things. Like, she's like, in the books they explain this or that like a lot better, and it certainly does help. And it'd be interesting to see how they... I'm not, put this way, I'm not suggesting they remake Harry Potter, but if they were doing this these days with what we've learned from like the interconnectivity of like the Marvel movies and all that kind of stuff, it makes me wonder like how they would do it differently in terms of trying to keep things from the book in a little bit of a more organic way. Maybe that was something back then was still being figured out. Yeah, second shortest film, 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. No. So Deathly Hallows 1, didn't really do it for me. And I think there could have been a lot taken out. All the business with Draco's wand was interesting, and I'm glad they gave Draco something to do. Didn't need to happen. There was a few other things that kind of happened, but then didn't really need to happen as well throughout both of these movies. But then obviously the meat on the bone was the big storyline with Voldemort and Harry, and the reveal with Snape and everything like that as well. So it was a great payoff to a fantastic series. Let me know. Hey, Mattis Joker just understood the Eminem reference. Thank you guys. Is there any other questions you have? Because I'm going to wrap up this little live stream here. This is a bit of an experiment. I don't do many live streams, so this is definitely new for me, and obviously next time I need to be a little bit more technically figured out. But let me know in the comments what other questions you have. I will answer whatever you guys want to ask. Thank you for supporting me and subscribing throughout this whole Harry Potter journey. There's heaps more coming. And as always, everyone, we're going to do for Draco Redemption Arc. Their deleted scene where Draco 3 Harry is 1 in the big crowd saying, oh, all right, interesting. Oh, I got some spam bots in my chat. Great. That's what I love to see. Good night. Thanks for the time. Thanks again, everyone. I will catch you guys later. Peace.